On the night, our Indiana Members Credit Union winning combination is Boston to Clark. Some impressive shots over her short time in Indiana, Debbie. That is right up there with them.
They're down 11 to start the fourth quarter.
By Boston. Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
Airing to the right side, knows who's there. Drop pass behind. Could be the deepest shot we've seen Caitlin Clark make as a pro.
She did it again. Caitlin Clark has delivered yet another unbelievable moment on the basketball court. Every time she steps onto the hardwood, the game feels different, and tonight was no exception.
Hamilton has been to Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience?
Clark connects. Going back and forth.
The young one here, Caitlin Clark, just dancing with the basketball, going to her left, stepping into it.
Clark left alone. Bad idea. I don't know where the defense is. Sprint back, then turn and find. And give credit to Caitlin Clark, where she just stays on the attack in the open floor.
The crowd was electric as Clark pulled up from way beyond the arc, and before anyone could react, the ball swished clean through the net. That's the kind of range and confidence only Caitlin can bring. Moments later, she wasn't done. With defenders closing in.
Open look from three, didn't take it. Only three to shoot. Gonna have to make something happen. Clark through the lane, reverses it in.
Caitlin had an opportunity to take the shot, instead drives in, and good job here after the travel to turn her back and show.
Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo, drills it.
She's a rookie, and she's 22 years old, the same as her jersey, but those heels were right at the logo.
Clark slipped past with a smooth crossover and delivered a no-look dime that left the entire defense frozen. Pure vision, pure brilliance. These aren't just highlights. They're moments that redefine the game.
Only shooting 67% from three.
Clark on a step back, buries a three.
Ball screen.
Clark, yes!
We mentioned only 3 points in the second half. She had 13 in the first half, but has picked up a triple-double here today and gets it.
Hasn't shot the best in the second half, and this is just a great job. Little hesitation, change of speed.
Caitlin Clark continues to raise the bar, showing why she's not just a star, but a generational talent rewriting basketball history. She did it again. Caitlin Clark's unbelievable moment has the basketball world buzzing once more.
They're hoping that can discourage Alyssa Thomas from making some of her great passes.
No one picks up Clark, who cans the three. Who's taking a moment to get up.
See Caitlin Clark coming down the left side, just so much space.
Smith. Clark cutting. It's Mitchell with the finish. With 28 points here on Caitlin Clark's 10th assist. Kelsey Mitchell's
Every time she touches the ball, fans expect something special, and she never disappoints. With defenders pressing high, Caitlin stepped back effortlessly and launched from way downtown. The shot arced through the air, and the crowd erupted as it splashed perfectly through the net.
Opened up red hot. They've been ice cold since that first quarter. Clark way outside. You bet!
Clark, this one was just a little bit more in rhythm. It wasn't forced. A really nice find across court from Grace Berger. Caitlin
Clark has space. She's going to let it fly, and she's going to connect. Step back, get your feet together, rotation. Caitlin Clark.
But Caitlin wasn't finished. On the very next possession, she broke her defender with a lightning-quick crossover and drove straight to the rim, finishing with precision, a perfect example of skill and control under pressure.
defend and stop other teams from scoring.
Well, last year Indiana was 10th in pace. Christy Sides telling us Clark rattles her against Zero.
I mean, she's just so crafty.
Probing, drags out Nelson Adota. Clark will fire and hit the three. The Las Vegas Aces Caitlin Clark knows what to do with a big.
When you got a big, what do you do if you're Caitlin Clark? You shoot.
Moments later, she shifted gears again, this time using her vision to thread a no-look pass across the lane, setting up her teammate for an easy basket. That's the kind of playmaking that makes Caitlin Clark truly unique. These are not just highlights, they're statements.
Shoulders and launch. Clark from the blind side. The steal and a bucket. Wide open looks from three. They just haven't fallen for. No whistle there. Van Loo thought she was fouled. Here's Clark off to the races. Ahead for Wallace.
Perfect. Can't get 3 more, but we are under a minute to go now. Clark burning up the court. Yep.
This is the speed that she gets you on, her quick moves to get to the basket, up and down the court. Caitlin Clark takes it herself.
Caitlin Clark continues to prove she's built differently, turning the game into her personal stage night after night. She did it again. Caitlin Clark has delivered another unbelievable moment that has fans, players, and analysts all saying the same thing. We're witnessing something historic.
7 lead changes, 10 ties. Largest lead for either team has been 7. Clark with the kick out to Samuelson. Against Atlanta on Thursday, she's got 3 threes in this first half.
And you see how Clark draws the 2 players, and that's why.
When you're not seeing them.
Clark from way downtown carries it.
Well, the last time she was here, she had 19 assists with broke a.
The game was tense, the defense was locked in, and the pressure was at its peak. But for Caitlin Clark, pressure doesn't break her, it fuels her. With just a step of space, she rose up from way beyond the arc, and the ball sailed through the air.
Brink lobbing it inside. Hamby denied.
Good help from the weak side. That's what I'm talking about.
This is the intensity on defense that has started this run for Atlanta. The help side's got to be there.
How about the finish at the other end for...
Right here, Aerial Powers really pressing up on Clark, but Clark's got some speed off of the bounce and help deep.
Swish. The arena exploded. That shot wasn't just deep, it was impossible. The crowd's energy shifted instantly. You could feel it. Every fan on their feet, every camera locked in on Caitlin Clark. This was her stage, her moment.
A Minnesota defense that has been a lead all season long. Beaver had their way with it in the first quarter. Clark trying to get Indiana started, and maybe that'll help.
I don't know about the call, but...
Connecticut, an early 9-point lead. Clark a 3.
Caitlin Clark, one of the rare times this season we've seen her get open. Dejanay Carrington just looking at the ball.
If you loved this unbelievable moment, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned.